What's up, flamethrowers? It's me, Flame the Dragonhog here, and welcome to another installment of Would You Rather. First off, before I start, I just want to apologize for that long break that I did. I do apologize for that. I have a reason for it. The reason why was because, well, a lot has been happening throughout this month, including the death of a very special friend of mine. Uh, so, yeah, a lot of things have been happening, and I just really didn't have time to make any videos and stuff, but now I do have the time to make them. So, yeah, hopefully you guys look forward to some new videos in the future, and hopefully, again, if I do find time, I can get some videos out for you guys. Anywho, today, guys, I am playing Would You Rather with someone who hasn't been on the channel for I don't know how long. Holy crap, it has been so long since this character has been on the channel. I'm sure you guys seen who it is on my community tab. That logo, I'm pretty sure you guys know who it is. Ladies and gentlemen, returning to the channel, Miss Monarch from the Venture Brothers. Oh boy, Miss Monarch, it's been so long since I've last seen you.
Yeah, you could have came and got me every now and then or visited me.
Yeah, I know that. I'm sorry. It's just that a lot of things have been happening. I mean, with the Anti-Flame Syndicate War that happened like years ago, my harem has grown a whole lot bigger, which, by the way, guys, is just nuts. And I even have two new kids.
Wait, you have two new kids?
Yeah, me and my wife Star, we actually had two new kids. Uh, if you guys didn't know already, my wife Star and I, we actually just gave birth to a new son. Yep, we just gave birth to a new son, and we also have our daughter Frenzy. If you guys want me to bring her onto the channel, let me know in the comments. But anyway, yeah. So Miss Monarch, what have you been up to?
Well, ever since we hooked up, you kind of been cold to me.
I know, I'm sorry.
Well, the least you could have done was taking me out to dinner every so often. And, well, I know you've been busy and hanging out with your friends, and not only that, but saving the world.
Yeah, things get really busy.
So, yeah, I can understand that you have a life too. You don't always have to cling to me all the time.
I mean, I like being with you. You're amazing.
Even though I have a voice like this. I mean, most people seem to think I have that, what you call, the 30-pack voice.
Yeah, lots of people seem to have that voice whenever they, have like a whole pack of cigarettes every so often. 30 packs. Until your voice sounds all wrinkly and stuff.
Well, yeah, that happens sometimes.
But anyway, so before we played a game of Would You Rather, but today you want to play again? You want to play again?
Well, you did bring me here.
Yeah, and for those of you guys who don't know, believe it or not, Miss Monarch and I, we have played Would You Rather before in the past. It's been so long since we last played, and it's been so long since she came back onto the channel, so I thought maybe it would be a great time to, bring her back on with the game that made us fall in love with each other, which was nuts. And guys, let me just tell you, sleeping with a woman that has the voice of a man, woo, it's definitely something. I mean, if I had $1 for every time I slept with a woman who had the voice of a man, I only have $2.
Wait, $2? Who was your second one?
It was a girl named Sally Mae. She's a demon from hell, and yeah, she has a voice that sounds like a dude too, but she's actually a woman. But anyway, let's begin with the game Would You Rather. Now, you guys already know the rules, so let's pick a category. Which one do you want to do?
Well, how about we do the couples, since we are a couple?
Alright, that sounds like a good plan. Couples match. Oh boy, okay, so, first question. Would you rather go on a date to a fancy restaurant that's quite expensive or a cheap restaurant that's quite crowded? A cheap restaurant or an expensive restaurant that's quite expensive and quite crowded? That's definitely a hard one. Well, most women that I know, they would rather go to a fancy restaurant because think about it like this. Going to a fancy restaurant is like once in a lifetime thing.
Well, yeah, but as for me, I really don't really care. I don't care. Heck, you could take me to a McDonald's, get me a Sprite or something, or a double cheeseburger, and I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, I guess. Anywho, as for me, I think maybe I might go to the expensive restaurant. Cause hey, like I said, the expensive restaurant is the most fun lots of people will have in their lives. I mean, going out, eating some really, really expensive food and something like that.
Yeah, but the question is, will they be able to pay the bill?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. I don't know. But anyway, I picked my answer. Which would you pick?
Well, like I said, I would rather go for the cheap restaurants. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have dated some crazy people. Including Monarch. Oh God. But anyway, like I said, I think I would rather go with the cheap restaurant because, like I said, I don't care if it's Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, whatever. I'm satisfied as long as I get my food.
Well, okay then. Let's see. And it looks like 52% would rather go to the cheap restaurant. So far, you're winning.
As expected. Anyway, let's see what the next one is.
You got it. Okay, would you rather get matching piercings or matching tattoos? Oh boy, okay. Well, believe it or not, my wife's stars actually thought about getting matching tattoos, but she already has a tattoo and I'm not getting it, and I'm not getting the same one in the same area.
Oh, what is it?
Well, let's just say she has a little tiny heart on her boob. She has a little tiny heart on her boob, and I am not getting a little tiny heart on my chest either.
Oh, come on. That would look so cute.
Sure, it may work for my wife, but not me. I mean, matching tattoos would be okay, but then there's another problem.
Oh, and what's that?
Because think about it. What if you break up? What if you break up and don't forget, you have that tattoo. So if you go with your new love and they see that tattoo, then you'll know that things are definitely then they'll know that they'll get in trouble, or you'll get in trouble.
Well, yeah, that is kind of true. I mean, that's why they always say never get matching tattoos, because if you break up, it's just going to cause a whole stir of trouble.
Yeah, it is. It really is. So yeah, I would rather have the matching piercings. I mean, I have worn earrings before.
Well, yeah, true. I'm wearing earrings now.
Yeah, well, so yeah, I would rather have the matching piercings. And 54% agree with us. They are smart. Because like I said before, guys, earrings you can easily take off. But tattoos, yeah, they're forever. So yeah, not doing that. Okay, anyway, would you rather jog in the daytime together or take strolls at night? I like either one. I mean, running and exercising during the daytime, that's a good thing. And taking a lovely stroll at night, arm in arm, on a beach, would definitely nice.
Why would it have to be on a beach specifically?
What? I like beach walks. Well, I guess beach walks are okay. But hey, to be honest, I do like any type of thing.
Well, okay. Well, if you ask me, I think I would rather go for the stroll at night. Because, hey, I don't care if it's in the daytime or the nighttime. I don't care. As long as I'm with the one I love.
Well, yeah, thanks. And besides, as tough as you are, if we run into any muggers, I'm pretty sure you can easily kick their butts.
Most definitely. Don't forget, I was an agent before I married Monarch.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I'm glad that you actually dumped that dude.
Yeah, he was an idiot.
Okay, well, anyway, let's see. Moonlit Stroll, 72%. Because, yeah, think about it. Couples jogging is nice and all, but I don't think anybody will want to be around a couple that's all hot and sweaty. And if you think about it, when nighttime comes, neither of you are going to have enough energy to do what you want to do, right?
Well, yeah, that is true.
Anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, would you rather play your partner's favorite sport with them or cheer for them as they play it with other people? So basically, would you want to play with your partner or cheer for them on the sidelines? Me, I think I would rather cheer for them on the sidelines. I mean, sure, Star, she is amazing. Star, she's amazing at many sports, but the one sport she is good at is swimming. She hasn't competed in any swimming events in a long time, but if there was some, I would most definitely cheer for her. And me and water don't necessarily mix as much. But if it's other sports, sure, maybe I might join her. I mean, if she's playing basketball or soccer or something, maybe I might play too. But until she starts playing those sports, I think I'm just gonna cheer for her on the sidelines.
Me, I think I would rather cheer for the sidelines too. Because after all, I have worn a cheerleader outfit before.
I have seen you in that short cheerleader outfit. Not gonna lie, you looked pretty good.
Do you want me to wear it again?
Maybe later.
After all, we haven't had any fun in years, so I'm thinking maybe we can rekindle later.
Oh, man. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Okay, so anyway, which would you want to do?
Cheer for them on the sidelines. I mean, me, it's good to keep fit and everything and play with sports sometimes, but playing with your spouse, yeah, that might be a problem.
What do you mean?
Because think about it like this. What if you're on opposite teams?
Ooh, I haven't thought about it like that.
Yeah, so if you're playing with your spouse and you're on opposite teams, that's most definitely going to stir up some problems.
Well, yeah, I guess so, maybe. Anyway, let's see. Yep, 73% agree with us. Because, yeah, I think lots of people would have problems with playing sports with their spouse. Because, like you said, they might be on separate teams, and yeah, all hell could break loose at any time. Okay, moving on. Would you rather cuddle by a fireplace or cuddle beside a window?
Fireplace, most definitely. I don't trust being near windows.
Always worried a sniper might shoot?
Yeah, most definitely.
Well, yeah, fireplaces are nice and cozy. I mean, think about it like this. You're sitting by the fire, all snuggled up with your partner in a nice blanket, drinking a nice hot cup of cocoa or tea or whatever. And you're just sitting back chilling.
Yeah, and when you're all nice and fuzzy, that's when you get in the mood. I mean, picture it. You're just laying there on the fire on your bare skin rug, butt naked. Then next thing you know, you're running out to the snow, tackling each other, making out as a penguin comes by and whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up there, Miss Monarch. I don't think I don't think that's appropriate for this type of thing. I don't think that's appropriate. Oh, sorry guys. Got caught in my little fantasy world.
Yeah, anywho. Yeah, so fireplace, I'm most definitely picking that one.
Yep, same here.
And 61% agree with us. We really do need to stop with the, tiebreakers. We need to go against each other. Okay. Okay, so would you rather have your lover be much older or be much younger than you? Oh, okay. That's definitely a hard one. Because in some relationships, sometimes people say age don't matter. But in this day and age, it does actually matter. Because think about it like this. I'm 25 years old, and Star is 2 years younger than me. And she's 2 years younger than me. So, yeah, I don't think... Yeah. But here's the thing. If I was like 35 and she was in her 20s, yeah, that might definitely be some problems because I don't think anybody, because think about it like this. Some people see 30 as an old man, which is crazy. But anyway, if you ask me, I think I would rather have my mate be either or, but since it is asking which one, I think I would rather have my mate be older than me.
Older?
Yeah, because think of it like this. Older people have more experience. And if you think about it like this, and think about it like this. If you have a fresh start on a relationship, they'll know and they'll help you out. They'll know much more than you do and they'll help you out. Like for example, Star, like I said, she's younger than me, so I'm helping her out in some relationships, even though she did kind of have a hard, rough past. Even though she did kind of have a hard, rough past. But hey, everything's all good. And now look at us. Married, have a buttload of kids, and lots of other things. Wow. Whew.
If you ask me, I think I'd rather go out with somebody who's younger than me. I mean, I like being the dominant one, being in charge.
Well, I think I can definitely see you do that. So yeah, I'm picking someone older than me.
I'm picking younger.
Alright, let's see. And looks like 60% agree with me. Looks like some people like to be with a much older person. The more mature type of people.
I think it's because people don't want to be seen as either a pedophile or a cougar.
Well, yeah, I guess that's true. And for those of you guys who don't know what a cougar is basically a much older woman going after a much younger dude. That's a cougar. An older woman going after a much younger dude. Like for example, a 25-year-old woman going after a 16-year-old boy. Or something like that, maybe. Or an 18-year-old boy. Oh, wait, no. Wait, I have a better idea. A 34-year-old woman going after somebody in their, like, teens.
That's basically a cougar.
Yep, that's a cougar. Okay, moving on. Alright, let's see. Would you rather your lover be one who likes to dress comfortably, or one who likes to dress fashionably? Like someone being in like more casual clothes, something that's more comfortable with them. Or just them being all flashy and like blazers, all blinged out with jewelry and all that other stuff. Fancy dresses, heels, tuxes, and lots of other stuff.
Yeah, I don't really like those type of people who always dress up like that. I mean, hey, I know I dress up like that sometimes. I mean, heck, lots of people seem to mistake me as, the classic woman with the tube hat and everything, the classic pink dress and the pink shoes and everything, heels. But anyway, lots of people seem to see me like that. But me, I do like a guy who can dress up sometimes, but I like to be with a guy who can dress up and, be happy with what they dress up in, instead of being all flashy, showing off like their walking jewelry store display.
Well, yeah, that's true. Lots of people don't like those type of people because if there's one thing that most people do, because if there's the one type of personality that has the type of people that, dress up all fashionably, wearing the latest brands and all that stuff, one personality strikes. Snob. I mean, think about it. Most of the people you see that's wearing all flashy and jewelry and all that stuff, they basically people who got money, and they look down on people who have to work for a living. I mean, seriously, you don't always have to look down on people just because you got money and we're out here scraping and struggling and working, trying to make money for ourselves and family. I mean, you probably had your money given to you on a silver platter. Like, you didn't actually do any real work. Because, hey, if I'm going to have money, I would rather work for it instead of, people just give it to me.
That's my man.
Easy there. But anyway, yeah, I would rather have someone dress more comfortably. Because if you think about it, Miss Monarch, you do dress up comfortably. I mean, are you comfortable with the clothes that you wear?
Most of the time, it's like really tight and it's like really spandex and all sorts of other stuff. But Yeah, I'm comfortable with the stuff I wear.
Okay, and are you comfortable with the stuff I wear?
I mean, half the time you don't normally wear anything, just a vest, boots, and gloves, but I have seen you dress up in a tux before, and lots of other stuff too. And are you comfortable with it?
I say I am.
Well, exactly, yeah, I am comfortable with what you wear.
Okay, so yeah, I think I would rather date someone that dresses comfortably.
Yeah, same here.
And looks like 63% agree with us. Well, not gonna lie, I don't think anybody wants to be seen with the type of guy who's all blinged out, wearing latest brands and all that stuff. Because think about it like this: if you hang out with them, people might get the wrong expression that you're just like them. But anyway, let's keep on going. Okay, would you rather have your partner who wears black all the time, or someone who wears bright colors all the time, or wears bright colors clothing? I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Black is a nice option to wear, but wearing it all the time, yeah, that could get old. I mean, who am I? Wednesday Adams?
Anyway, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Wearing bright colors is something, I guess, and wearing black all the time, no, I don't think I want to be with somebody who wears something like to a funeral or something. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like Flame said, black is a really nice color to wear sometimes. My Miss Monarch outfit's always black, and my hair's black, and not to mention my old uniform I used to wear is black. But me wearing black all the time, no. I mean, sure, it does seem like I do wear black all the time, but no, not often. So yeah, I think I'd rather have someone who wears bright colors.
Yeah, I guess so. But here's the thing though. Sometimes bright colors can most definitely be something dangerous.
What do you mean?
Well, say for example, you're being chased down by a killer or something like that. Or you're getting robbed and you go to hide somewhere. You can easily be seen if you're wearing like bright colors such as white or pink or red, something like that. They can easily spot you. But if you're wearing black, then most definitely they can't see you.
Well, that is true.
But anyway, I think I would rather have someone who wears bright colors.
Same here.
56% agree with us. Again, lots of people do like to wear black, but not all the time. No, thank you. Oh, sorry guys. Ad. I hate those things. I hate these things. Turn off. Okay, there we go. All right, so next question. Would you rather have a partner who's an extrovert or who's an introvert?
What exactly are those things? I had never heard of those things.
Well, I do know what those are. An extrovert is someone who's like really popular, knows how to socialize and be with people, while the introvert is the total opposite. They're total loners. They look gloomy and they don't interact with people as much.
I see. Well, I think I would rather go with someone who's an extrovert.
Me too. I mean, I used to be an introvert back when I was in school, all throughout college, but not anymore. I interacted with a lot of people. I mean, if I didn't, do you think I would have had this whole entire harem?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Anyway, yeah, I would rather have someone be an extrovert. Honestly, I don't know if Star is an extrovert. I guess she is an extrovert. I mean, lots of people like talking to her, and people like working with her, so yeah. I mean, I wouldn't exactly say she's an introvert. I mean, sure, she does sometimes get a little bit moody when things don't go her way. Sometimes she blames herself, and whenever she gets upset, she turns gray. And the more she gets upset, the more gray she gets. So, yeah, things definitely take a turn. So, I think she's, like, kind of both introvert and extrovert. But, like I said, I think I'd rather go with the extrovert for Reason why is because I like to be with someone who talks to people, not somebody who likes have like a little conversation with people and then go back to doing what they're doing alone. So yeah, and it looks like 54% agree with us. Okay, let's do a few more and then let's do a few more and then we'll be done. Okay, so would you rather meet your partner's siblings first or meet their friends or meet their closest friends first? Sorry guys, I sneezed. Ew, gross. Sorry. And for those of you guys who have headphones on, I'm sorry. Anyway, meeting your siblings first or your friend or your closest friend first. There's a bit of a danger when it comes to them meeting your closest friends. Yeah, because if you think about it like this, your closest friend might end up stealing them away from you.
Same thing with your siblings, though, if you think about it. I mean, if I had $1 for every time I seen, the brother stealing the other brother's girlfriend, then I'd be rich.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. But hey, if you do think about it, what if you're like getting married or something? And this is the first time you meet them. I mean, think about it like that. If you're getting married, like, okay, let's set the scene for a minute. Set the scene for a minute. We're engaged, and I plan on introducing you to either my best friend first, my closest best friend first, or my family first. Which one do you think I would rather do first?
Well, if you ask me, I think I would rather have them meet my family first. Reason why is because, think about it, you're about to get married into that family. So you might as well get used to the people you're going to be seeing or hanging out with all your life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But then there's your situation, like you said, to the point where your brother or your sister might end up stealing your fiance from you.
I'd like to see someone try and steal me away from you. I mean, they don't have anything that you got.
Oh, and what would that be?
A kind heart, your money, and not only that, that little situation that satisfies a lot of women.
Take it easy, Miss Monarch. Take it easy. Anywho, I think I would rather have them meet my siblings first. Because hey, I trust my sisters. I trust my sisters and my brother. Okay, and my brothers. I trust my sisters and my brothers. I trust them. Just hope they don't stab me in the back. Ugh. And it looks like 51% agree with us again. Okay, next up is, would you rather have a partner who's obsessed with hugs or who's obsessed with cuddles? I mean, okay, here's the thing. I do love a good hug, and I also do love a good cuddle every now and then, but here's the thing though. There's a certain limit that I have. To where if it's too much, it's too much. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love a good cuddle and I love a good hug and every so often. But the thing is, like I said, there's only so much I can take when it comes to the cuddles and the hugs. Okay, let's just be real. I'm really not used to people who could be a little bit too clingy, okay? People who are too clingy. I mean, it is good to be clingy every so often, but not to the point where you're like stalking me every so often and lots of other stuff, being near me every so often. I mean, let me have my space.
I feel you on that. Anyway, I think I'd rather have someone who's obsessed with cuddles. I mean, there's nothing like a good cuddle every now and then, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, don't get me wrong. My ex-husband Monarch used to cuddle with me all the time. And hugs, we hardly ever hugged. Most of the time it's just like talking, and next thing you know we're in bed and we're snuggling and lots of other stuff. It's just kind of crazy. So yeah, I think I would rather have someone who's obsessed with cuddles.
Okay, I guess I would rather have that too. if you ask me, I kind of already have that. My wife Star, she really, really loves cuddles. A lot. A lot. To the point where half the time I gotta cuddle with her just to make her feel better or feel like a woman again.
Well, that is your wife.
Yeah, that is true. Anyway, let's see. And it looks like 54% agree with us again. Okay, this one is the last one. Sorry, guys, I'm choking a little bit. Ugh. Anyway, this is the last question for the day. So, last question. Would you rather go shopping for your significant other alone or go shopping with their best friend? That's a tricky one and a very, very dangerous one, too.
Well, how's dangerous?
Well, let me set the example. If you go shopping for your significant other alone, then it's a really hard thing to do because you don't know what they want or what they need. And it's kind of hard if you think about it. So if I was to go shopping for my significant other, I think I would rather go shopping with their best friend so they'll know what we need or want. Because like I said, they're their best friend, and who doesn't know my significant other more than their best friend? So if you think about it like that, shopping with their best friend does seem like the most logical answer.
Me, I would rather go alone. I mean, half the stuff that you get is like really healthy, right?
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, half the stuff I do buy from the store is like healthy and all that stuff, like fruits, vegetables, protein, and lots of other stuff.
Yeah, and then there's clothes.
Yeah, most of the clothes I do wear is like mainly the same thing, like, my black vest, my black boots, my gloves, and everything. So, yeah, you don't have to go shopping for much clothes.
But then there's your other pieces of clothing that you wear. Like, for example, your suits. I mean, there's certain, like, blends that you don't wear all the time.
Well, yeah, that's true. I mean, when I'm shopping for you for a dress or something, I don't know what type of color would look good on you. I mean, the two main colors that I know that would look good on you is either pink or black. Those are the only two colors that I know would look good on you, pink or black. But anyway, I think I would rather go with their best friend.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go alone.
Okay, let's see. The winner of this game of Would You Rather is me. 80%. Wow. What a landslide. 80%. Woo. I guess it is kind of fair because if you think about it, going with their best friend is the most logical answer, because if you go alone, like say if you go get a woman's unmentionables, then that's definitely going to be hard because I'm a dude. I get weird stares when I go into Victoria's Secret.
What are you doing going into Victoria's Secret?
Hey, it's my wife's birthday. I mean, I gotta get her some perfume and stuff.
Well, yeah, that is true.
Yeah, and not to mention, have to pick her up some, okay, some, if you know what I mean.
Oh, trust me, I know what you mean, and I'm pretty sure all your other fans know what you mean too. But I do have to admit, it's been great coming back here and seeing you again, Flame. Just wish you would call.
Hey, Miss Monarch, wait a minute. I was thinking, how would you like to move in with me? I mean, the reason why I haven't seen you in so long, and the reason why I haven't came and got you was because I was trying to make a little bit more money so that way I can refurbish my house and reconstruct it so that way it could be bigger to fit most of my harem girls.
You mean you want me to move in with you?
Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind.
Are you kidding me? Of course I want to move in with you. Because I want to be close and near you.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, and remember that I mentioned that I wanted to rekindle? Well, let's just say I'm not wearing a certain type of undergarment, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, please leave a like and comment down below if you guys want Miss Monarch back for round 3 of Would You Rather. And if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that way you guys will be updated whenever I post. Now, if you excuse me, me and Miss Monarch have some rekindling to do. Miss Monarch, is there anything else you'd like to say before we head on out?
All I have to say is, it's good to be back, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope I get to see more of you in the future, if Flame would bring me onto the channel.
I mean, there's lots of characters from the past I haven't brought on in a while, but hey, I might bring them back on. It has been a long while, but anyway, this is Flame the Dragon Hog,
And Miss Monarch.
signing out for now. Later, flamethrowers.